That's really interesting, Gary. First of all, I want to say it's an absolute honor to have you on our program here today. To have you here is just absolutely amazing. And I find it interesting that you said that that team actually had more pressure or felt more pressure than today's team, because we actually had a question around how the media reaction was in regards to that team and every time they lost compared to today's team, because today's social media is so involved, and after every loss, it really seems like it's the end of the world. The other night against the Pelicans, we didn't lose that game, but even though we let them control the game for most of the night, coming off a loss that was absolutely horrendous against the Clippers, it felt like, is this really going to be the team this year? But really looking at the long scope of this team, they're as historically good as some of the best teams in NBA history. And I find it interesting that you said that that team back in 08 had more pressure relative to today. But do you find the media scrutiny heightened today compared to in 2008 around the team?
No doubt. I mean, think about it. I'm sitting in my office, what used to be my daughter's playroom, who's now in college, and the five of us clowns are doing a talk show I'm doing it on my phone. So yes, it's amazing. Yeah. I mean, I hosted sports radio, and I mean, people would call in. Now people don't have to call in; they just blast it out. So there's no question that the pressure is heightened because of the. It's more vocal. I should be more clear. I feel the pressure on that 08 team came from within. As a member of the media, and we all talked about this, we thought, okay, their first year together, they're going to take time to gel. They'll win it the second year. We didn't think they would, we think win it the first year. There's going to be chemistry. And it's a good thing they won it because they didn't stay healthy the rest of the way. The pressure was put on by themselves. Garnett, Ray, Pierce, they wanted to win because they knew they were older. Right. So that was the pressure, I think. I think every professional athlete now has more scrutiny and pressure because of what we're doing and how we're doing it.
So essentially,
you're right about that. But I don't know. See, that's the one thing. That's the one thing you can't teach youth. Like the Celtics were in the finals and they lost. It's not an automatic.
Right.
It's not an automatic every year to go back. Now, if Porzingis isn't healthy, they should still go to the finals. If Porzingis isn't healthy, they should still go to the finals, in my opinion. But can they beat Denver without Porzingis? I don't think so.
We saw in that game on Friday, when you go away from him, he had 14 points in the first quarter, 13 points in the first quarter, I want to say, and then he finished the game with 21.
Yeah, I hate it. I hate it. One of the things I think with this team, and it's all around the NBA. Well, it's against Denver. They feel like in the final 2 minutes, I got to go to Tatum. I got to go to Tatum. I got to go to Tatum. Why not go to Porzingis and tie the game? We've talked about it on our podcast. The three, when they you can't live and die by the three. It's great that they shoot threes. Everybody does. But and they can be good at it. But when they're not falling, you got to go to the big guy. Like Tatum's got to go to the hoop. You got to go down low to Porzingis, and you got to get buckets. Because if you come down and just shoot up threes and you're missing, you're not working the defense. You need to work the defense and beat them up and go in low and get some twos, beat up the defense, and then maybe the threes will start falling. I think.
Is that a Missoula problem, you think, or is that
I think it's an NBA problem. I think Tatum likes to do it. I think it's a Missoula problem because I think it's something that Brad Stevens liked to do.
Right.
Because if you look at the math, right? I mean, 3 is more than 2.
Right.
But I think they need to adjust. I think it's an organizational philosophy. And I think they need to adjust it.
Yeah. We've heard that term a lot over the years.
What, organizational philosophy?
Oh, yes.
What's up, guys? If you like that clip, you can watch more of us right here, or you can join us live right after every single Celtics game on the Celtics Talk Weekly postgame show.